will you force me, like your brothers? He bit his lower lip and starts treating her wound as he knows she will try her best to poke him. It's good. One gives pain and another comes to put medicine. What an amazing family you have. Will you keep quiet for some time? He spoke in dominating voice. No, I won't. Do whatever you want. She was looking straight into his eyes with her strong eyes. He sighed loudly and started applying ointment on her wound, and she stared at him. She looked away from him, and he stand up. Rest here. Don't go out. He went out of her bedroom, and she looked at her hand. She got another scar, which will stay on her body for rest of life. What happened? She stopped speaking, and her eyes widened. Juwon? Mr. Park looked at Mrs. Park. He finally opened his eyes. Mrs. Park's tears started falling and she went towards bed with her trembling feet. Mom. I will help you in going Park Mansion. Jacob smirked. You made a good decision. Now do one more work. Go in Park Mansion and see if wine is okay or not. You won't do anything to my brother, right? I promise. If you will help me, then your brother will have a good life in prison or else. I don't know anything. And yeah, don't try to be smart with me. Alex nodded his head. I will guide you. But you have to know, the way is not easy. His house is in the middle of forest and it's surrounded by high security. Jehope nodded his head. I will take care of things. You just show me way. Rest thing I will handle. Alex nodded his head. It won't be easy for you. Jimin dropped the pipe and pushed his hair back while taking deep breath. His breath was uneven and heartbeat was raised. He wiped his hand in his cloth and pushed his hair back. Clean it. He went out of that room. He pushed the door of Wine's room slightly and saw her looking out of window. He took a deep breath and headed towards the elevator. His gaze went on maids who were looking in a hurry and he frowned. Minha! She immediately came to him. What's happening? Junior Master woke up. What? His eyes widened. Wine was staring outside wall from window. She wasn't thinking anything. She was just staring along trees blankly from hour. She heard a door knock. A slight sigh left her mouth and she went to open door. Yes, Master called you in Junior Master's bedroom. Which Junior Master? Master's younger son. Wine pushed door slightly and she frowned after seeing everyone in room. You called me. She grabbed everyone's attention and they looked at her. Come in. Wine tugged her bottom lip between her teeth and stepped inside room while looking around. She was feeling uneasiness and nervousness. Her gaze went on Jimin, whose expression was cold and blank like usual. She took few steps in room and her gaze went on bed. Her eyes widened and hand made fist on clothes. Juwon? Hi doll, miss me? She gulped and a lot of past horrible memories started flashing in front of her and she clutched her clothes more tightly. Come here, sweetheart. She didn't move from her place. Seems like you forgot rules. You know, I hate repeating my words. His eyes darkened. Didn't you heard what he said? Or you want me to give you more punishment? Huh? You know, Auntie, she loves punishments. That's why she do things to make you guys angry. Jimin's jaw and fist clenched. And I will give her all the punishment she deserves. Come here, sweetheart. Don't make me angry, Jimin, bring her to Juwon. No need of that, Dad. She will come by herself. He spoke while looking straight into her eyes, and she took steps towards bed. She reached near bed and he grabbed her hand and pulled her towards him. Jimin dug his teeth in his lower lip tightly. Wine tried to pull her hand away and he cupped her cheek, which started bringing those horrible moments in front of her when he touched her. And I'm sure you missed your boyfriend's presence in your life. Hey Wine. Wine's feet stopped and she turned towards him while gulping her saliva. What? He smirked. You know, I love this scared face. He started taking steps towards her. What do you want? He dug his lip between his teeth while taking steps towards her. Go on, he said while rolling his eyes and turned around. What? Huh? I told you to not disturb Wine. So, don't disturb her or else you will regret. Kwon rolled his eyes and walked away. He won't disturb you. Wine smiled a little and nodded her head. Thank you, Juwon. He smiled at her. No need of that. And come to me whenever anyone disturbs you. He walked away and Wine tucked her hair behind her ear while looking in his direction. She was having a cute smile on her face. He's such a nice guy. May I sit here, Miss Nadi? Wine didn't say anything and focused on her book. Okay, I'll sit. He was about to sit, but someone grabbed his collar from behind. Sit somewhere else. He spoke while clearing Gwon. Gwon rolled his eyes and walked away, and Juwon sat beside Wine. You don't have any problem if I sit here. Wine shook her head with a little smile on her face, and he smiled widely. Do you want chocolate? No. You're lying. I know you love chocolate so much. He put a chocolate in front of her. Have it. Thank you. You know what? Your smile is the most beautiful thing in the world. She blushed and looked away and he chuckled. 1 month ago when college started, she was excited for her new journey. Her excitement faded when she started getting a student and especially Gwon who always disturbed her. Are you blushing? She shook her head and he chuckled. He is her savior. He always protects her from getting, and because of that, she started liking him. Hey Wine, hi. Do you want me to drop you somewhere? No, my driver uncle is coming to pick me. But it seems he will be late. You can trust me. I will drop you home safely. She was about to deny again, but her gaze went on Gwon. He was sitting on his car's hood along with his friends, and she was alone there, as almost all students had left already. What happened? Wanna come with me? She nodded her head slightly and hopped on his bike. Hold me tightly. I ride very fast. He started the engine. How was the ride? Dangerous, cause she catch her breath and he chuckled. See you tomorrow. Come inside. Some other day. He flashed a little smile at her and drove away while she kept looking at him with a smile on her face. He's perfect. His girlfriend will be lucky. She sighed and headed inside her house. One lifted her ankles to reach at a book, but her hand was not reaching, and she saw a hand grabbing the book from behind. She turned to see who is it and she lost her balance. Hey, be careful. He held her waist to prevent her from falling. Yeah, he made her stand on her feet. Thank you. You wanted this? She nodded her head and he extended book towards her. She extended her hand to take, but he pulled back his hand. A cup of coffee with me after college as a thank. Huh? He saw his puppy eyes and she nodded her head slightly. Oh, okay. He smiled widely and gave her that book. Do you want any more help? She shook her head slightly. I'll go. She pointed to a seat. He nodded his head and she went to a seat. He grabbed a book from himself and went behind her. May I sit here with you? Yeah, he sat beside her. By the way, I need some help in studies. Will you do? She nodded her head. He helped her a lot. Then how she won't? Oh, thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Little by little, they start spending more time together and she started getting attracted towards him. He was perfect. He was handsome, he was caring, he was protective towards her. He has a bad vibe, but he never hurted anyone except them who would. He was respectful towards girls. In one word, he was complete green flag. One step out of her car and a girl came to her and gave her flower bouquet. Mine fro. Why this? She didn't reply and walked away, leaving her in confusion. One checked bouquet and headed to a college, and a boy came and gave her heart-shaped balloon, and he too walked away. What's going on? Again a girl came to her and blindfolded her. Hey, what are you doing? Come with me. She held one's hand and guided her somewhere, and she removed blindfold after reaching on a place. One opened her eyes and got shocked after seeing campus decorated with flowers, and John was kneeling in front of her with a red rose in his hand. Juan? Hong Wan, I love you. I love you so much. Will you be my girlfriend? Her hand went on her mouth in shock. I will be best boyfriend for you, and I will make you feel loved and lucky. The whole campus got filled by students shouting, say yes, fine. I'm waiting for your answer. Say fast, my knees start hurting. She chuckled slightly and sat on her knees and hugged him. Yes, he hugged her more tightly. She was very happy to start a new journey with him, but little did she know her old dreams are going to settle. She's going to pay a huge amount for the happiness which she got with him in a short period of time. She was unaware her all beautiful dreams are going to change in nightmare. I will make sure I fulfill all the ambitiousness of your life which you faced in these years. He tucked his finger in her hair and slightly brushed towards her ear. Let's go out of here. Others nodded and started leaving. Mr. Park looked at Jimin. Jimin, let's go out of here. Jimin left a breath and nodded his head while releasing his lips from his teeth, and it was fine. Let's go. He moved towards bed to hold her, but Mr. Park stopped him. Leave her here. Juwon needs time with her. Juwon needs rest more. Don't worry, Hyung. I'm not weak. I can do anything right now. If you want, you can stay here and I will show you so like I have shown to Guwon. Jimin's fist tightened more and Mr. Park noticed that, and he knew the exact reason behind that. You come in study room. I have something to discuss with you, and you. Your work is done. Pack your stuff. Now Wine will take care of my son. Nurse nodded and bowed while Jimin was still standing there. Jimin, you know I hate when anyone disobey me, right? He spoke in an ordering way, and Wine turned her head to see what Jimin's response will be. For some unknown reason, she has an expectation from him, but... Yes, Dad, I will be there in few minutes. Good, let's go. He walked ahead and Jimin followed him, which shattered Wine's slight expectation. Where are you looking at, baby? Huh? Look at me. Look at my head. You hit me here, right? He clenched his teeth and pulled her, and a slight groan left her mouth, and she felt a hand on her arm. Hyung, you should rest. He grabbed Juwon's hand tightly. What are you doing? He eventually left Wine's hair and Jimin pulled her towards him. Dad told you to not interfere in my matters, right? And you know, Mom, Dad is worried for your health, so you should not give them more worries and rest properly. He took a glance of Wine and started walking out of Juwon's room while holding her arm. She was stumbling as her feet was aching. All these years, I was thinking he is, but here he's again in front of me. Jimin placed her on bed. I will send nurse. She will treat your process properly. And why? What's the use of that? He will hurt me every day now, and I will get more. So what's the use of treating it? Jimin bit his lower lip. I don't know. You're genuinely helping me or just acting. But still, I wanna know. What do you want in return from me? Before, you were helping me to make a good image in front of me so I can fall in your trap. Now I'm here and I know everything. Then why are you helping me, huh? What will you take in return because I have nothing? He took a deep breath, rest. He turned to lip, but she held his hand and pulled him towards her, and he almost landed on her. Hey, be careful. She stared at him. I wanna know, why are you still trying to be nice in front of me when I know you are not? She stared in his eyes, and like always, she felt it's familiar to her. She knew those eyes before. I don't have any answer of your questions. Did you come in my college to make me fall for you and become my weakness? He didn't reply and gulped. You all knew I don't have any weakness, so you try to create a weakness. I never thought I can meet a worse person than your brothers, but you proved me wrong. He gulped and looked away from her, but she forced him to look at her. I want my answer, Park Jimin. Every time I see you, a stupid expectation races inside me, and I hate that. I hate when my heartbeat races because of you. You know what? You got successful. Congratulations, you really became my weakness. I'm stupid, right? Yes, I am. A biggest stupid and fool. Her tears were falling. He tried to cup her cheek, but she pushed his hand away and pushed him away. Don't touch me. I hate you. I hate you, Park Jimin. He took a deep breath and moved close to her. You will get your every question's answer, and I never wanted you here. Lie. It's not. It's truth, and trust me, I will take you out of here anyhow. Another lie. He bit his lower lip and wiped her tears. You rest. I will send nurse. He took a deep breath and headed out of her room and she stared her empty hand.